There's a reason why 2016 is said to be one of the best eras of music, and science tells us why. Let me explain. Now, unless you've been living under a rock for the past decade, then you would know that 2016 was one of the best years for music. With everybody talking about 2026 being the new 2016, it made me wonder, how was this generation able to unanimously pick that 2016 was a good year and all agree upon it? It's as if everybody got caught in a genjutsu, only to get out a couple years later but still feel the lasting effects of it for decades. And it seems like science has a name for that. Two words: collective effervescence, aka the magic of shared experience. Now you probably thinking, Ren, ain't that just another way of saying having fun with a lot of people? Well, yes and no. See, collective effervescence is more than just having fun. There's an actual science to it. Matter of fact, back in 2004, a couple of scientists did an experiment where they wanted to see how live music not only helps bring this out, but also leads to lasting positive outcomes. Pretty much wondering why even weeks after the show is done and it's all over, we still feel the effects of it. And I'm pretty sure we all can relate. Well, after doing a study on about 789 people, they figured out the answer, and it kind of tells us why 2016 was so great. To find this answer, they asked the group to name a memorable moment in their life that they felt a deep connection with a lot of people. And all the answers had one thing in common: the presence of music. When asked to describe the emotion that accompanied this time, a lot of people described the feeling of awe or a flow-like state. Flow state for those that are familiar. With this, scientists figured out that impactful moments with the combination of a large group and music creates memorable moments. And not just a memorable moment, lasting positive outcomes too. It's almost as if the music from 2016 became the soundtrack to a bigger thing, something that we all experience collectively. Also keep in mind that these were some of the most anticipated projects around this time. So add that to the fact that we were going through a lot, it makes it impactful. To add another layer to this, music theory, there's something called a 4-count, and it's honestly the most common count that you see in music. The best example of this would be Pharrell's 4-count tag. Doom, 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 doom. But why do we enjoy the 4-count so much? Well, that's because humans love patterns and we just can't help it, which is why you see a face in this illusion even though there isn't a face. In a 4-count, it's pretty easy to tell when the next beat's gonna come. So when it comes to dancing and singing to your favorite song, it's a little bit easier because you know exactly what's about to happen. Your brain already looked for the pattern. But ask yourself, what happens when a beat is missing and it doesn't come in? When a moment like this happens, our brain immediately goes, wait, what's happening? What's going on? What's gonna happen next? Because the brain loves finding patterns. Remember, it can't help it. Now that this missing beat has you captivated, whatever happens next will have you even more. That is what we see at EDM concerts and dubstep concerts, and that's why bass drops are so impactful. We all experiencing this offbeat recognition together. But crazy enough, that very thing happened to the music in 2016. Majority of these projects were only teased, with some popping up out of nowhere, and others literally being the last of its kind. Almost as if the music in 2016 was made to keep us in 2016. Or maybe I'm just thinking too deep. But it's safe to say we all experience collective effervescence, and that's why 2016 is so lit. I actually can't believe I just said lit. So lit. But if you like this video, don't forget to like, follow, and comment down below.